So can antibodies actually kill a virus? Everybody's talking about we need to create antibodies for the coronavirus or anything really, any virus, and we want to know, can it actually kill a virus? The answer to that question is no. An antibody does not make you immune to anything, and it does not kill anything. An antibody is simply a flag, right? It attaches to that protein. Your body has an immune response, typically an IgG immune response in this instance, attaches to the virus, flag goes up, and it creates multiple of those flags for any time that virus gets into the bloodstream, and our body creates its immune response to take it out. It's kind of like getting your body used to a common thing coming into our system as in terms of that protein or that virus. So our body does that, and yes, if you have more antibodies to a virus, you're more likely to have a good system that'll break it down. But if you have a weak immune response in general, it doesn't matter. That flag can be there all day long. If you don't have the right immune response, you're not going to take out that virus. So the key is not create antibodies. That could be a part of it, but it's not create antibodies with a synthetic vaccine that's going to bypass all of your innate immune response, meaning the first part of your immune system, everything in your skin, your mouth, your lungs, everything that's there to help attack that virus in the beginning, and go directly into the bloodstream, inject the virus with aluminum, with messenger RNA, with all these other chemicals into your bloodstream, and now try to force your body to create a massive antibody response, which in also return many times will create autoimmune diseases because it'll build up in organ systems and things like that. At the same time, it might create antibodies. So the way they tell if a vaccine works, guys, isn't if you're immune to the virus. The way they tell if a vaccine works is if you create antibodies. But antibodies do not kill a virus. Antibodies just make you possibly less likely to get that virus. However, all the side effects and all the other problems that come with it are going to weaken your immune response. And so now you have a weak immune response, so good, you have antibodies, but your immune system is crashed, so now you're going to be susceptible to cancer, you're going to be susceptible to autoimmune issues, you're going to be susceptible to other viruses and flus, maybe not right away, but down the road because you're weakening your body. You're putting aluminum, which is one of the biggest killers of your immune response right there. I could go on. So the point is that antibody does not mean immunity. Okay, so when they say, oh, we create antibodies, this vaccine works. No, you create antibodies, that's it. The strength of that human body and the strength of that immune response is going to decide without that antibody, because your body's made to create antibodies. Give me the coronavirus, give me whatever virus you want to give, and my body is going to take an innate immune response to it. It's going to start to attack it. It might not even make it into creating antibodies, but let's say it does. It creates antibodies, and now I'm going to be less susceptible to getting an infection from that virus. Does not mean I won't be able to get that virus. It just means I'm less susceptible to it. There's no such thing as immunity. No one is immune. You can be less likely to get something, but you're not immune. And that's why a vaccine, in my opinion, for this corona thing is a bad idea, or for any virus is a bad idea, because it's not a sure thing, number one. Number two, it's going to wreak havoc on the rest of your immune response. The idea of a vaccine is to create inflammation. Everybody tells you inflammation is bad. Why are we injecting something that's going to an immediate inflammatory response into your body in terms of trying to strengthen your immune system? But it's not, it's weakening your immune response. That is actually how a vaccine works, from as much as we know. And the truth is nobody actually knows exactly what they're doing in our body. The science says no, nobody knows. We're assuming. Your doctor is taking an educated guess, your pharmaceutical company, your government, everybody that's telling us you need this vaccine is taking an educated guess on what they think based on the information they already have, which is the education they've been given by the pharmaceutical industry and by the people that create these vaccines, saying that this is how a vaccine works. Ask your doctor how a vaccine works. Ask them how your immune response works. Ask them what actual cells are being created. Ask them what antibodies do. Ask them how this huge antibody storm in your body happens and how that can create autoimmune diseases. If he doesn't know those answers, I would never let him inject something into me. Because if he doesn't know, he shouldn't be injecting into you or anybody else or himself. And I would be willing to bet if he did know those things, he wouldn't be doing it to himself or she or whatever. All right. Hey guys, that's all I got for you. Hopefully that was helpful. Talk to you later.